Hi, Todd Warren here in the Forecast Center with a look at our weather week and a half ahead, and it still features lots of heat here for the next several days. As you can see, temperatures as of 1 o'clock this afternoon pretty close to 100 all across the ArkLaTex, including 100 degrees in Shreveport. This is pretty close to the level that we were yesterday, I should say, at this time, where we ended up at 107 for the daytime high, and we'll be in that same ballpark as far as daytime highs. Today we do have an excessive heat warning that is currently in effect, and expect much of the same probably for the next several days. As you can see, the excessive heat warning, which is in place for the heat index, that likely will surpass 110 and likely will surpass 110 again tomorrow. Here's a look at the outlook for heat index. You can see at times it will meet or beat 115. So the heat will be continue to be rather dangerous across the ArkLaTex, not only for tomorrow, but for Thursday, Friday, and even into the weekend. We'll continue to see the triple-digit heat across the area. Now, as far as the burn bans, we did see one addition today in southwest Arkansas, Nevada County, now added to the burn ban list. As again, most of the ArkLaTex is now under a burn ban and outdoor burning is prohibited. We do have, by the way, a red flag warning also in effect for today because of the combination of the breezy conditions and the low relative humidity levels across the area. Now, the reason for the heat continues to be this upper level ridge, which is centered over Missouri. We will see this ridge move towards us and then begin to move to the west as we move through the next several days. And as it approaches Thursday, more than likely will be the day that the center of this ridge will be at its closest point, and consequently that could be the day that we will see our hottest temperatures of the week. You can see what's left of Harold over South Texas. This will continue to work its way along the southwest and western edge of the ridge. It will not impact the weather here in the ArkLaTex. So here's a look at Robbins Toyota Futurecast. You can see that during the nighttime hours tonight we will stay mostly clear. Tomorrow we will see that mix of sunshine and a few clouds, but nothing really as far as rain tomorrow. Tomorrow night looking mostly clear, as both tonight and tomorrow night temperatures will be in the 70s and low 80s for nighttime lows. And then progressing through Thursday, expect that mix of clouds and sunshine. Notice Futurecast does show a few spotty showers as a possibility, but those rainfall chances are looking to be 10% or less. So the coverage here a bit better than what other high-res models are showing right now. So even though rain is possible, I wouldn't hold my breath, and that probably will continue to be the case here for most of the next week and a half. As far as the tropics, we do have, as I mentioned, Harold. We do have Franklin, which is here in the Caribbean. This is going to move towards the north and then eventually move between Bermuda and the East Coast. Obviously not forecast to move into the Gulf of Mexico, as the Gulf should remain relatively quiet for the next week or two. We will have to watch this part of the Caribbean around the Yucatan for possible development next week. But again, that is something that is not taking shape just yet. What is this upper level ridge, and you can see the movement of the ridge closer to us. It will weaken a little bit, but still, I do think 108, 109 a good possibility for a high Thursday. And then as the ridge moves away and continues to weaken, we will see our temperatures moderate, and we'll also see a possibility for that pop-up shower or thunderstorm to return to the weather picture. Notice the ridge tries to reestablish itself over the Midwest by the end of next week. So we'll see the peak of the heat Thursday, a little bit of a cool down heading into next week, and then temperatures start to heat up again late next week. You'll see that reflected in the 10-day forecast. And speaking of the 10-day forecast, rainfall-wise, a change in the model blend. Now at least some rain looking possible, but it still doesn't look like much, with most of the area seeing amounts less than 1/10 of an inch. We could have a few spots to pick up a tenth or two here during the next 10 days. This would take us from now through next Friday, basically into the month of September. And if we do not get any measurable rain in Shreveport, that would make this a tie as the driest August on record in Shreveport. Meantime, your forecast for tonight is looking mostly clear. We stay warm. Expect a low in Shreveport of 81 degrees, 78 in Texarkana, 78 degrees as well in Marshall. Tomorrow, another very hot day. Record high for tomorrow's date, 106. That's where we should top out at tomorrow in Shreveport. 108 in Natchitoches, 101 degrees for the high temperature in Texarkana. And your 10-day forecast does show 109 a possibility for a high Thursday. We'll see those temperatures ease into the lower 100s by the end of the weekend. 90s return for next week with mid-90s Tuesday and Wednesday. Nighttime lows also easing back into the low to middle 70s. Again, not much rain, perhaps our best chance of rain as we look ahead to Sunday and Monday when a frontal boundary will make its way into the region. One reason why temperatures will ease back into the 90s. So again, get ready for some of the hottest temperatures of the summer so far as we go through the next couple of days, with the hottest temperatures coming Thursday.